Hello, everyone. This is Anna Nanavati with Realty Mark Platinum, bringing you another episode of Local NJ. Today, I've got Kyle Strohman with me, director of the local YMCA located on Hose Lane in Piscataway. Welcome, Kyle.
Well, thank you for having me today.
Yeah, it's wonderful to finally get to meet you, kind of, at least over Zoom. So, describe what your organization does. What does the YMCA do?
Well, the YMCA is a not-for-profit organization that in different communities does a number of different things. But here in Piscataway, we have this incredible community center that we are operating. And so we're trying to bring programming, services, things to our community that may not otherwise be there. So we've got this gorgeous pool facility where we're teaching swim lessons. People are participating in water exercise. We have lap swimmers. We have age group swim teams. We ended up doing things with the basketball court, wellness programs. We're stepping into dance and art. And when we ended up having a catastrophic event earlier at the tail end of 2021, we also were a shelter for the community. So it is so difficult sometimes to describe all the things that the YMCA does. But what I generally will tell individuals is we're meant to be that safety net of programs, opportunities to help a community to grow, come together, and really find that spark that is inside of everyone in every age bracket. Because there's so many amazing things in each of the communities that we serve, and we want to see that just flourish.
Wow, that's great. So what do members love the most about the YMCA, your YMCA?
Well, right now, I think this gorgeous facility is something that people are really enjoying. And that's because it was really built for the community, and it has been 20 years in the making. When you have,
wow,
you have that much
20
passion,
years.
It was some great leadership from our local leaders, from community partners that were corporations that were building here in Piscataway, and then just dedicated community members. This building has gone through many incarnations, many different plans, and then became a reality. So this has been a dream of so many individuals for the past 20 years. And I think they're just excited to see that it happened. So many of these promises live out there in the dream, but when they actually become a reality, then it becomes something that they can own.
Right.
And that has been an incredible starting point for us.
So what is it that a lot of members don't know about your organization that they should know, or not that they should know, but just things that they don't know that are interesting little tidbits?
Well, I think the first thing that we are really trying to communicate with our community right now is the YMCA is a 501c3 charitable organization. And so the first time I say that, the very first thing that people get scared of is that I'm going to ask for money. And yes, that is part of the donation process, but really it's a bigger picture that we're trying to share with our community, because what we really would like to get the message out is that this facility is for everyone. So I apologize.
It's okay.
This community center is for everyone. And so we don't want to see anyone inside the community not feel welcome inside of our doors. And so the very first thing that we're able to do is we are able to provide financial assistance to individuals that may not be able to participate in a program, a membership.
Oh, wow.
Camp is one of those things that so many families come to us and go, we really need good quality childcare during the summer. We need our child to be able to be with friends, be connected, especially in this day and age when we are doing so many things virtually, but they can't afford it. And so we are able to open up our financial aid program and often get every one of those individuals into our programs, into our memberships. And that's what our mission is really about. We find that we are stronger when everyone in every neighborhood of our community is represented here. We are better together than we are when we're apart. And we really want to show that aspect of what we're trying to do as a community center, because then people can see the power of what this building can be.
What is the most memorable experience you've had working here?
I'll be honest, over these last 2 years, this has been unlike 2 years of my YMCA career ever before.
Well, COVID.
COVID has definitely been a major part of it, but it's as much as that can be depressing for many, you also see the goodness of our community coming together. You see individuals really reaching out and wanting and desiring to be together again. And so that's one of the really great things. But the memories that I have here probably fit all around that. Piscataway is an extremely unique community in the fact that it really supports itself. We've started to joke how much it is black and gold, which are the high school colors.
Yeah.
And you don't normally get that kind of feeling, but in sometimes these suburban metropolitan areas, we have so many communities have people come and go, but Piscataway is very unique because it really does see itself as a community. And we are watching members come together. We had an incredible blood drive. We see food distribution that is happening inside the center that is just incredible. When Ida came through, the compassion that we had for our neighbors, these are all stories that I have really come to fall in love with Piscataway as a community. And those are my fondest memories.
This YMCA though serves not just Piscataway, right? It's a few different towns put together that built it or something like that.
It has been built and put into place by the community of Piscataway. However, we are not just held by the confines of our community. So we have residents and non-residents that are a part of our community. But I think the pandemic has probably narrowed our scope. We right now serve, I believe the last number was 89% of our membership comes out of Piscataway. Though when you start to look at things like in the summer when our spray park is open, we had individuals that were visiting from Connecticut, New York, Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow.
We had families from Delaware that were coming up for the day. So definitely, I think I so appreciate that you bring that up. We are not just a Piscataway community center. We are open for many other communities in our area. But in this particular moment, definitely our membership reflects this community maybe more so than it will in the future.
What do you like most about being a leader in this community? I know that's a tough one because it's everything you've said so far already.
It is, but I think what it boils down to is definitely the challenges and seeing the opportunities of how to overcome those challenges inside the YMCA, make this job never boring. So, as we've talked about all of these different, probably more outreach type of programs so far, those are things that I don't have an expertise in. But I don't have to rely on myself. I get to rely on so many other really intelligent, gifted individuals to help solve problems. And that includes our part-time staff and our teachers. I know nothing about art, but that doesn't mean that we don't have some of the most incredible instructors that are helping young kids all the way up to our seniors get excited about something that they're learning. I'm not an expert in dance, but seeing these programs grow, flourish, and thrive under their leadership, those kinds of collaborations make this job extremely rewarding.
So what are your greatest challenges?
In this current environment, the greatest challenge is probably finding the human capital, the people that are willing to serve, deliver these programs at a high level. We are constantly looking for lifeguards, individuals on our wellness floor, people that have expertise in different areas and want to share that passion in programs and delivery. As we start to move into the camp season, really quality role models that will influence our young people during the camp season. Be patient with them as they are going through all of these challenges of going back from remote to in person, those interpersonal skills that our children are going to have to be challenged with. We are looking for those heroes that want to deliver those programs on a daily basis. And that's probably the biggest challenge, is finding those staff members.
Okay. How can people find out more about the different programs you offer and how to register for them and, just, sign up for whatever it is that they want to be involved in?
Well, there are a couple ways to do that. The very first is, of course, going to our website, which would be www.ymcaofmusa.org. They can also visit our Facebook page, But what I really encourage individuals that are interested in the YMCA or interested in any of the programs that we may have, come and visit your community center. Let us give you a tour. Let us talk to you, find out what your interests are, what your family's like, what those interests may be, because there is nothing more important. And I think we've learned this more so in the last 2 years than we ever realized before.
Okay.
Being able to have those conversations, we can really showcase the many different avenues that you can get involved here at the YPCC.
Okay, so since you would like people to come and visit, what's the address that they can visit at?
So our address is 520 Hose Lane here in Piscataway, New Jersey.
Okay, so I'd like everyone to know before we get going on this, I'd like everyone to know that we'll be doing another segment of the YMCA, which will be a tour of the facilities. Not sure exactly when that's going to go up, but probably sometime next week. And also, I'd like to request everyone to like, share, and subscribe on all of the YMCA social media platforms, for particularly the Piscataway YMCA and on my platforms. I also want to thank you, Kyle, for joining me today, and thank everyone out there for watching, and see you next time. Thank you so very much. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.